One thing for this room, and that's a dirty 30. And I've updated my to-do list. So yeah, I hate my post office runs. They make me so nervous.
Things haven't gone quite to plan for the last couple of days.
Hi there, welcome back to my studio. It's going to be a productive one today. I have got a very, very messy workspace. I've been packing my subscription boxes for the last few days and everything is now a mess. And that's the thing when you work from home. It's not just your working space that becomes a mess, the whole house becomes a mess. I've got my to-do list, which I've been slowly ticking through today. However, I'm not getting as much done as I would like. I need to be more productive. I've got a few things crossed off, but I need to get more done. And I figured I really need to get going now and get more done. Been sat at my computer for the last few hours. It's already 1 o'clock. I've been sat there replying to emails, messages and various other things, but I'm not actually getting stuff done. And I can't work in here because it makes me feel rubbish because it's so messy. Other thing I've done, I've actually gone through and crossed off a couple of things thinking, do I really need to do them today? And I've actually crossed them off because sometimes having too much on your list actually makes it even harder and makes you feel more overwhelmed and more stressed out. So I've removed a couple of things off there. I'm also going to delegate. I've got Louis's bathroom on here. He's 19. It's his crap. He can clean his crap. So I'm going to cross that off as well and he can clean that. And then I'm also going to prioritise and do what I really, really have to get done. The first thing is actually going to be blitzing this room. This is what it looks like after kit packing every single month. But I've come in, I had a delivery come a few days ago. I've just come in and thrown everything down. So everywhere is a mess. There's just one thing for this room, and that's a dirty 30. Setting my alarm for 30 minutes and seeing how much I can get done in that time.
So a dirty 30, in case you haven't seen me do one of these before, I set my alarm for 30 minutes and all distractions go out of the room. So no landline, no phone, that kind of thing. And I don't check social media on my PC. And then I basically just try and do as much as I can. I try not to leave the room. So if I've got anything that needs to go upstairs, I just leave it on the outside of the room. So I'm not actually getting distracted anywhere. And I just try and do as much as I can in that 30 minutes as I can. And I find it a really, really productive way to work.
You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't.
Boxes are tidy and not too bad. These are all orders I need to pack, address. But I have 10 minutes left on my timer from my half an hour, so that's not bad going. I've got addresses to find for these, I've got to pack these orders and addresses for those boxes as well. And this is when I need to prioritise my list. As much as I want to get the hoover in here, I want to hoover and dust the house. My priority now lies with getting my post out. The post leaves in an hour and a half, so that gives me time to finish packing up these orders, address them and get them ready to go. Oh, and it's a friend's birthday down the road and I still haven't wrapped her gift, so I need to do that as well. And I've said I'm going to pop it over when we're on the dog walk today, so I want to get that done as well.
Then I thought I'll quickly make my friend a card. I've got some bits and pieces laying on the side. I can get a card together in just a couple of minutes. So I've done that, layered some bits up from this month's kit, and suddenly I've got a really pretty card to give her. Let me know if you're also easily distracted by pretty things.
I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings. My home.
I'm trying not to be distracted. I have labelled up my first lot of boxes. I'm now going to pack some orders. I've had a great big box of washi tape arrived, and I'm not even putting them in this room. They're by the door on the outside, and I'm not going to be tempted to open them until I've got all my jobs done. So my productive day yesterday didn't go to plan. I ended up stopping filming. I took all my post office, and they refused it yesterday. I was so gutted. I'd worked so hard on that, and it took me so long to do all the paperwork and everything and bag them all up, label them, and they basically said they were too busy. I literally dropped them off. I leave them in their back room, and that's it. But it was somebody else on the door yesterday, so I was really upset. And then we went to another post office and they'd closed early. So yeah, a bit gutted yesterday. I've never ever had that happen before where I haven't been able to drop my post off. So I'm going to try again this morning, fingers crossed. But I came home and I had to cancel everything that I'd done. And then I made dinner and I ended up filming a journaling video. So I finished filming for the day. But I need to continue with my productive day today because I've still got so much to do, and I feel like I'm 2 days behind now. I do want to get dinner organised, so I'm going to throw... I've got a weekly shop coming tomorrow, an online shop, so I want to get rid of loads of veg and stuff. So I'm going to just throw together and like make a chicken vegetable-y type chili dish in the crock pot. No recipe, just basically using up what I've got in my fridge that needs using up. And I've updated my to-do list. I've got a fresh new to-do list today. I have taken some things off because I think I put too much on yesterday and I felt completely overwhelmed. So I've been a bit more realistic with today's list. That was the page, by the way, last night that I made. I just felt like I needed to journal, and I just took some time out and did that. The video should have gone up by now, so if it has, I'll link it up. But after I've got dinner in the crock pot, I will be coming in and having a quick tidy again. It's got really messy again. I make up my own seasoning. I've just done the pot there. I need to mix all that around. But I use this for like fajitas, chili, tacos, anything like that. Cumin, garlic granules, onion granules, coriander, ground coriander, cayenne pepper. And I also put in some blackened Cajun seasoning as well. I've got all the chicken in the bottom of my slow cooker in my crock pot, and I've just thrown all the spices on top. And now it's a case of using what I've got in my fridge. Half a courgette, half a pepper, some celery sticks which really need using up, an onion. I've got some soft tomatoes, another pepper, half a tin of tomatoes from last night's dinner. I've got a bag of kale, and I'm going to throw in, I really like this for my chilies, mixed bean in a spicy tomato sauce, and you've got corn and other stuff in there, and another tin of chopped tomatoes, so that's all going to go in. Oh, and obviously some garlic. There we go. I've layered up all the veg on top of the chicken. It makes me so happy when I see dinner looking like that. It's just all full of nice things. And things that need using up as well. That's the main thing. I wouldn't usually stick courgette in a chili, but I don't want it to be binned. It's really gone over, so it's a really good way of using things up. There we go, and I've added tomatoes and the beans, and I've just swilled the beans tin around with about a quarter of water. I'm just mixing it all up. I've added a squirt of ketchup and some brown sauce. If you want to add sweet corn or any other veg, you can. And I've added some salt too. I'm going to pop that on for 4 hours to cook. Dinner's on, so that's a positive. Lunch is sorted because I made soup 2 days ago, so that's sorted and it's all very healthy. I've lost 3 pounds in the last week and I'm really pleased, and it's all been down to good meal planning. It's certainly not been down to exercise, but good meal planning and healthy eating. And I'm trying to stop snacking in the evenings. That's my big problem. I'm back to my to-do list and I'm going back to delegating. I've got hoovering on my list, but to be honest, Louis home today. He's not working until 5 o'clock, so there's no reason why he can't put the hoover around for me. So that is going to be his job. I've got a couple of other jobs that can actually be done tomorrow, worst come to worst. I'm going to focus on packing orders now. We are going to take the post, try and drop yesterday's post off as well, so I need to do all the paperwork from that. And I was up at 6 editing a video, and that's now uploading, so trying to think about all the things I'm not doing and what I haven't done yet. I'm trying to focus on all the good things that I have done already. I'm completely sidetracking now and I'm being distracted again. Does anyone watch Brianna Kay's videos on YouTube? She's a mum in the States and I don't watch huge amounts of her videos. They're mainly like cleaning and all that kind of thing, so I dip in and out if I want something on whilst I'm working. But they've just moved to Hawaii. They've just had a baby in, I think it was December. They've got 2 young kids, and they're obviously not really doing much at the moment, both working from home. They've always wanted to live by the beach, they said, so they've just got somebody renting their house that they know, and they've just gone and rented in Hawaii for 3 months to see where they fancy and see if they want to stay there. Isn't that amazing? I found that so inspirational. I really did, just to take that chance to do something like that. And I watched her videos and I just felt so happy for her that she was living this dream, that they were doing something they'd always wanted to do. And it just makes you realise sometimes that maybe we get stuck in a bit of a rut. My parents moved us to Germany. I was 13 and my sister was 8 and my brother would have been about 18 months. And I think back now, I think that was really, really brave. But I really admire people that do daring things. I think I've played it very safe in my life. Anyway, she's got a new video up, house tour in Hawaii, and I'm going to watch that whilst I pack orders. Take 2. Let's see if we can do it today. Right, good news, they've been dropped off. She seemed reluctant to take them. I've been dropping them off since March, and she's always been really, really lovely. She's still lovely today, but she asked how many, and it was quiet in there as well. There wasn't even anyone else in there. So I don't know. We've dropped them off just before delivery, the midday delivery. So hoping it will be nice and easy so they're not hanging around for too long. I always try and be really, really considerate. But yeah, I hate my post office runs. They make me so nervous, but it's done. That's the main thing. I need to go home now and pack orders for the other orders that have come through during kit packing. I cannot tell you how relieved I am. Aid had to go in with more bags after we did our trip, and he spoke to her and it was absolutely fine. There was 2 post offices in the area that were closed yesterday, so they were absolutely inundated and they just couldn't take any more mail. Boxes have gone. It's the first time since I've been doing Lollipop, which is almost 6 years, that I haven't been able to drop the mail off when it was supposed to be. So I guess that's not too bad going. I've just made myself some lunch. I haven't had breakfast yet today, so I've got my Pepsi, and I didn't fancy the soup I'd made, but I had leftovers last night from fajitas, so I've just popped those in a wrap. And whilst I have lunch, I'm going to edit tomorrow's video. I'm now going to work through and label up a whole load of orders that I need to do, and I like to have something on in the background. And I can't really watch something because I'm concentrating, so I'm actually going to listen in on a previous Zoom call. I'm a Patreon from Emily Harvey Art, and she supports or helps like other small businesses and things like that. And I can never listen in on or join in with the Zoom calls because I'm always really busy, but I do like to listen back, and it's the perfect thing to have on in the background when I'm working. And I was just watching one of her vlogs whilst I was doing bits and pieces, and now I need to switch over on my Mac and actually use it for something else, so I can't use the screen, and it's the perfect thing to listen to. I was looking for a podcast and then I remembered the Zoom call, so I'm going to listen to that instead. It is 20 to 4. I am running so behind this week. I cannot catch up. I've still got so many orders to pack. I'm really hungry, so I've just grabbed some natural yogurt with blueberries and honey for a quick healthy pick me up.
Things haven't gone quite to plan for the last couple of days. I apologise, I've been eating vegetable crisps. I've got crisps in my teeth. So this month, as you know, with all the postal stuff, it's caused me delays. This month I've also decided not to send my international orders through my business account. They're not barcoded, it's literally got my account number on. And I wonder if that's why they take quite long to arrive. And with everything going on at the moment with Brexit and everything else, I've decided to trial this month sending them through the regular mail. So doing it online, but every single person's name, address, and all my details, and all the customs details I'm entering in manually each time. I sent a couple like that just before Christmas, purely because I'd done my last drop and I wanted to send a couple more, and also that way I can just go and pop them in the post box. I'm not having to, at the moment I take all my mail sacks, drop them off at my post office with forms, and I just hand over the lot. This way I can actually just walk to my post box and post them. Also, now with Brexit, we now have our own codes to enter onto the customs labels of all international mail. So I have just been, the last couple of days, packaging up about 60 orders and manually entering all the names, the addresses and all my details, and then cutting the labels because they then print, and I don't usually print that way, so I don't have stickers that size, so cutting them to size and then writing my number, which is a huge great big long number, across the back, so sticking it front and back so it's the label and customs label. It's taken hours and hours and hours. I've just walked and dropped the last lot off in the post box for all the international orders that I've had over the last few days, and also for the kits have now been sent, and I'm really interested to see how quick these arrive. The others, like I said before Christmas, arrived literally within a few days, so I'll be interested to see how long these take. So keep me updated. If you're overseas and you've had an order or you've placed an order, let me know when it's with you. I've also made myself a promise. I'm not leaving my studio tonight until all orders are packed. I have a mountain amount of orders to get through, and I need to work on my class tomorrow. I really do. I've got so many people asking about it, so that is my priority tonight. And the thing that's getting me through, Louis is working until 9 o'clock this evening. I would love a couple of hours with Aid, peace and quiet, nobody in the house, and just sit and watch Cobra Kai or something like that. We've started watching How to Get Away with Murder, so that is my thing right now, my little carrot that's dangling to get these orders done.
One look and I breathe. One touch feels skin deep. A picture perfect, underserving. Everything will probably go.
I reuse all my bubble wrap packaging, so anything that you ever see me using or you receive in your own parcels, it's all been sent to me previously and I'm just reusing it from orders that I've received.
As we face misconceptions, picture perfect, a balanced blend and some pretend. In and out, on and off. Get me through all the layers of you.
I'm done. I'm so pleased. I've packed all my orders. They're just over there. And I'm going to have a quick tidy up. Aid's reheated the stewy chili thing, chicken thing that I made earlier. And we're going to have that for dinner. So I'm just going to tidy up so that when I come down tomorrow, it's nice and tidy. Found another order I hadn't packed up, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm leaving my studio, the screens are off, bins are ready to be emptied, and I'm going to leave my lovely space here and come back tomorrow. I'm gonna have a creative day tomorrow. I'm not going to get involved with admin. I'm just going to create all day for the upcoming class and various other things I've got going on. Oh, and I'm also going to be doing a Happy Mail swap in the main Facebook chat group as well, so I'm going to prep that tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to this. It's 20 to 7. I've done really well to come out of my studio actually, haven't I?
Out of your hole.
Out of my hole. Oh, it feels really good to finish, and I'm not going back in there again tonight. I'm so pleased I made dinner. Oh, that crock pot's really hot. And I've got muddled. Louis isn't finishing at 9, he's finishing at 11. So we've got some quiet evening time.
This looks really good. It smells just like a chili. And we're not having any carbs with it, we're just going to have it as it is.
It's not focusing. Here it is. Just to add on to aid cam, Lisa said she's finishing work. Maybe we might get more than 7 minutes of Cobra Kai watched.
Is that what we managed?
That was the entirety of what we watched after you finished work last night. 7 minutes. That was our night.
What did I do?
I had to go and pick Louis up,
Yeah.
and then went to bed.
Oh.
Then you were asleep.
Oh.
So, yeah, let's see. Do you reckon we can beat it tonight? Do you reckon we can do 8 minutes? Who knows?
We're just gonna go and walk Poppy. That chili chicken is really, really nice. Did you like it?
Very nice.
Really, really
Sorry,
good.
excuse me.
And we didn't have any carbs with it.
I had a bit of bread.
Oh, you had bread, didn't you? I had cheese on it. It was really, really nice. And I'm so glad that I got all those jobs done, all the orders packed before dinner, because now I can actually relax.
Do you reckon we're going to watch more than 7 minutes?
We did actually watch Cobra Kai over dinner.
I know we did, yeah. We need to watch something else, don't we? What are we going to watch?
The How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What day is it today? Is it Tuesday today?
Tuesday.
Wednesday. What starts tomorrow? Something starts tomorrow,
Oh, the
doesn't
Bay.
it? The Bay, yes.
But no, give that chili chicken thing a go.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a good way
Very
to
nice.
use up bits and pieces from your fridge. We've just been watching The Lodge, guys, and Nick just made, or Lee and Nick just made a chocolate crock
Was it
cake.
lava cake?
Yeah, in the crock pot. I've never made a cake in the crock pot before.
It looked to be like a steamed kind of pudding,
Yeah, it
didn't
looked
it?
really soft and
Yeah.
gooey.
I always remember the ones in the tins, weren't they? They
I
used
want
to
to
be
try.
steamed.
Yeah, exactly like that. I
Yeah.
really want to try one now. And I'm sure they made a ginger cake recently as well in the crock pot. I really want to try that.
Do you remember like the treacle ones or the
Yeah. I used to love anything like that treacle pudding.
It's almost like a sticky toffee pudding kind of thing, isn't it?
Oh, I could fancy
Oh,
that
do you
now.
imagine doing it with toffee
Yeah.
or caramel?
Yeah. Oh, I really fancy that. Would you have custard or ice cream with yours?
With what? Like a pudding like that?
Yeah, sticky toffee pudding.
Custard.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know what you'd like with yours.
Custard,
say
maybe a
goodbye.
bit of cream as well.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video.
Go and take this dog out.
Yeah, gonna go and walk little Poppy dog. Go into the cold. See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.